Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Educational Technologies Sales Training videos. These videos are no substitute for the formal training program offered by our distributors. Actually, it's best to watch these videos during your training program at home to reinforce all the script and the emotion and the expression you are learning in the classroom. Watching these videos frequently can help you learn the script and master the expression and the emotion. These videos are also available to watch and download from etlsalesforum.com. Then you can watch them on QuickTime, iTunes, and even your iPod. Let's get started. The 4 reasons why good schooling alone is not enough for Michelle's total development. Why do you need home education products? That's what awareness is all about. And we do that through the 8 pages of the prospectus. Remember, half the sale is made in these 8 pages. If you do this right script, the right emotion, the right expression, you will preempt most of the common objections. The only objections you will get in the end are the 3 that you love. It's too expensive. I'll talk to my husband, or I'll think about it. The script I'm using is the improved version, which is easy to learn, easy to deliver. Notice the emotion and the expression. Okay, Winnie, the first reason why good schooling alone is not enough for Michelle's total development is because the most formative years are before Michelle goes to school. Did you know that by 8 months, a baby's brain has 1,000 trillion nerve connections?
Oh, really?
Did you know that? And by the age of 10, that number reduces to just 500 or even less. Do you know why that happens?
No.
Early experiences impact the reduction. You see, Winnie, our brain operates on a use it or lose it basis. Michelle is 2 years old, right?
Yes.
The next 8 years are very critical. Do you know why? Because during the next 8 years, Michelle will either use it or
lose it.
You don't want her to lose it, do you?
No.
And Johnny is 6. So the same thing, the next 4 years are critical. Because during the next 4 years, he either uses it or he loses it. We don't want that to happen.
No.
Winnie, did you know that Michelle can start learning any language during infancy? And by the age of 6, she can develop advanced language skills? Did you know that?
No.
You know, this article in Life magazine reported that from birth to 4 months, babies are universal linguists. And they are capable of distinguishing each of the 150 sounds that make up all the languages in the world. That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Another expert, Dr. Susan, says that the power to learn a language is so great in the young child that they can learn as many spoken languages as you can allow them to hear regularly. Would you like Michelle to learn English as fluently as she can speak Chinese? Would you?
Yes, of course.
What do you have to do?
Earlier?
Of course. You have to provide her with the environment. And the earlier the better, as you said. Winnie, do you know about the 3 stages of learning?
No.
Well, the first stage is birth to 4. 50% of what we learn later is developed during this time, 50%. The second stage is 4 to 8. 30% more is developed during this time. And the last stage is 8 to 18. Only 20% is developed during this time. So obviously the most important time is?
The first stage.
Exactly. Michelle is here, right?
Yes.
2 years old?
Yes.
So the next 2 years, very important. 2 more years of the first stage of learning. Johnny is also here. 2 more years for the second stage of learning. Vinny, do you think you're making the best of these formative years for Michelle and Johnny? Of course, you're trying your best, aren't you?
Yes. Yes.
Can we do more?
Yes. Sure.
The second reason why good schooling alone is not enough is because the habit of reading and a love of learning are developed at home. While knowing how to read is essential for day-to-day survival, developing a passion to read opens new worlds for Michelle. It's by reading that she can acquire all the knowledge, skills and values essential for her success in school and in life. Which is what you want, right?
Yes.
Vinny, did you know that about 20 to 30% of school-age children have difficulties learning to read? During early grades, these difficulties are quite embarrassing. And it suppresses their motivation. And the children who are most at risk of reading difficulties are those who are not read to at home. Could that happen to Michelle? It could. Of course, we don't want that, do we?
No.
Winnie, do you know about the 8 benefits of reading to kids?
No.
Reading to Michelle is an integral part of teaching her how to read. It makes it easier for her to develop her speech and language. It teaches her new vocabulary and correct pronunciation. It builds her listening skill and increases her attention span. Reading to Michelle stimulates her imagination, fosters her curiosity. It develops her ability to express herself more clearly and confidently. It's a great way to prepare her for the school environment, and is a wonderful bonding experience that nourishes her emotional development. That's great, isn't it?
Yes.
Reading to Michelle molds her into a reader, which significantly increases her potential for academic as well as lifelong success. And that's what you want, right?
Yes.